I've been dreaming since I was a kid to be part of a big action adventure, to push myself.
I love making films, so really that's my biggest passion.
Being a bit scared is what makes me interested in the project from the get-go.
What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. My one word is believe, and I believe in you. I believe you have an amazing gift inside you that I want to see explode out onto the world. So let's get your motivation to a 10 and get you believing in you. Grab a snack and chew on today's lessons from a woman who was turned down from drama school twice, almost became a full-time lawyer, but instead became an actress and eventually won an Academy Award. She's Alicia Vikander, and here's my take on her top 10 rules of success. Enjoy! So let's get this started with rule number 1, commit fully.
I was quite young, I was only 8. I remember my dad's friends' children had a PlayStation. I remember when they played Lara Croft. I hadn't seen a girl being the lead character in a video game. She was extremely fierce and determined and capable and a big adventurer. I've been dreaming since I was a kid to be part of a big action adventure, to push myself. And in this film, I really get to do that.
When it comes to the action, Alicia is a beast. You have to see her in this movie, man. She's just a winning combination.
You know, she's been training hard, Fight Club, wire work, water work, shootouts, chases. It's relentless.
I was amazed by what she went through. She gets beaten up all day long.
Bruises and the hits you kind of just suck up, but the cold, that is the tough thing. When you reach hypothermia level, we had water cannons being thrown at us. We fly right in the middle of them. We've even had to reshoot some things because they turned too blue and they can't fix that on screen, apparently. I wanted her to be a strong physical girl, so I started to gain muscle and gain strength.
She's just a real powerhouse. She made me embarrassed to take my shirt off, and I go to the gym 5 days a week.
It's been a very physical adventure.
Rule number 2, love what you do.
I love to work. I do feel sometimes, weirdly enough, when it comes to filmmaking, I feel less stressed when I'm actually on set, when it's those few weeks of actually filming, and I do love the preparation work. So it's hard. The word ambitious, I guess, comes out of pure passion. So then it's nothing you kind of tell yourself to sit down and do the work. You kind of just want to do it. I love making films. So really that's my biggest passion, and I feel extremely lucky every time I get one more chance to try and do it again.
Rule number 3, dare to speak up.
Someone asked me what I think I have learned, if I have learned anything. Now I have made a couple of films, and in the beginning I was so terrified of making mistakes, like you said, that I was pushing myself, and you know that it's such time limit, and you know that you think that everyone's looking at you and judging you, and you want everything so bad. And it was actually an actor I worked with like, I don't know, my second or third year in, and he did that thing of suddenly he just stopped, and this was a very famous actor that I looked up, and he was like, I just don't feel this, I'm very nervous, can we just take 5 minutes? And everyone just stopped, and he was like, if everyone just got quiet, and then we can continue again. And that's the thing of daring to actually speak up and say that, you know what, I haven't really found this yet. I don't feel really comfortable. That was a big step. I was like, wow, I felt so lonely in that fear. And I think that's also something that you learn, that if you can share that, suddenly it kind of becomes a bit easier, and you can kind of hold hands and laugh about it a bit, hopefully.
Rule number 4, surround yourself with greatness.
I mean, any life is different, and I try to just remember that, you know, it's really been the people surrounding me growing up, and my family members, but also my friends that kind of formed who I am. So I do believe a lot of that context and environment, and is part of creating who we are, not only nature. So, I would want to do that with a family one day too, if that's the case. I'm telling everybody that I know, everybody that are a few years younger, because I did have some amazing people, like I am now mid-20s, who are great support to me and who I was able to open up to. And even though it's really scary to sometimes kind of reach out and ask for somebody just to have a little chat about anything, it's normally like I truly yet still remember those people who just open up their arms and like, of course, let's just go out for a coffee. I'm like, come on, I went through the same thing. Yeah. And that is what you maybe have the illusion of, like, I'm the only one. And it's usually never ever the case.
Rule number 5, my personal favorite, do projects that you believe in.
So are you game for anything, or do you have a sense of a career developing, or is it still too early to...
work with great directors, good scripts, good people. You want to go in, I mean, you can never really know if a film is going to be good or bad from the beginning. But you can know that you're getting yourself into projects that you believe in. And I think if you do that and dare to say no sometimes, hopefully you're on a good way.
Rule number 6, do what scares you.
Working in not my native language has been, tough with most of the films, and I think I've chosen all of those projects because they have a clear challenge. Being a bit scared is what makes me interested in the project from the get-go, I think. When you pick up the script, or when you meet a challenging filmmaker, or knowing that you're going to be working with some really hard-working actors and actresses, they're going to put you on the spot and they're going to make you work hard. That's what really makes me fall in love with the project.
Rule number 7, be open to new things.
I love to dream, but I also love that you can always be a bit open to maybe that there's other things you want to do too. That's also something, being an actor, that thing of, I think it's maybe a good thing to be open to that you could do other things. It's a bit like when I decided not maybe to act, because I thought that my life was taking another turn, and that was suddenly the first time a door actually opened for me to get the chance to act. And I think to do other things and to kind of step out to this industry and have other experiences will hopefully give you more tools to act. So maybe that could be something. Go away and do something completely different and then get back to it.
Rule number 8, be prepared.
The relationship that you build up with the other actors or the director, and how you choose to actually take on the work. It's some films I've done a lot of rehearsing. Other ones you just sit in a room and can chat for weeks and kind of prepare in that way. I do like to be very well prepared. I do like to, because I do believe that acting is intuition, and to be able to fully, let everything go as soon as you hear the magic word action, you need to have everything in your backpack already. And then you can let go, because then you know what you have,
Rule number 9, get exposure.
What do you feel contributed most to your success as an actress?
I hope that I think it's all about every person that you meet along the way. I think acting is trying to gain as much experience, and I think that's why it's the wonderful thing of aging and kind of gather more. I still feel young and I want to learn more.
And rule number 10, the last one before some very special bonus clips, is have fun.
I would hunt that person down, and I would make sure that they give me a good speech, and then they might be allowed to keep it. I was going to give birth in this scene. We went for take, and I just went for it, and I farted in take because I pushed so hard. And it was just my face. I've seen this take, it's like, and then it just like,
Hello? I need to leave. Bye.
Now I've got 3 very special bonus clips from Alicia Vikander on how to make it happen, how to get role models, and how to find your creative process. But before that, I want to get to the commitment of the day. You watch this video, you learn something. Now it's time to apply it to your life or to your business somehow. Leave it down in the comments. How did this video change you, and what are you committing to being different after watching this video? I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. Much love. I'll see you soon, and enjoy the bonus clips.
I moved away from my home when I was 15 to Stockholm. So I lived there for about six years. But yes, moving away from your home country for the first time is a big step. But I did it together with 3 of my still my closest girlfriends. 2 of them who are musicians, and yeah, they went on and became big pop stars. 2 years later, they had Icona Pop. They did a song called I Love It. That was #1 Billboard, I think. But we all were there. We had grown up and said, I want to do music and I want to act. and we like you do in London, we shared a small flat. We wanted to be central, but we had rats in the kitchen. The living standards in the UK I mean, we were so freaked out, and everyone was like, yeah, just close the door. Don't look at that. So that's what we did. But yeah, that was when I was about to do Anna Karenina, which was then my first English-speaking part.
I think people who I look up to, Isabelle Huppert, actresses dare to do things that they might be a bit scared of. And I'm struggling with that, I think, too, and want the help from the directors or filmmakers that I'm working with, trying to find new ways of developing new characters. I think Meryl Streep, I think Jennifer Lawrence is a young actress who's my age, who I think has done a variety of roles.
What is the ideal conditions for you doing your best work in a movie?
That's interesting. It's a new question. It's cool. I think being able to, I really think that I really enjoy the fact of getting almost like a tunnel vision of the work and almost close off. I think if I'm not filming or working, I really love to be really social and, travel if I can, or, see my family or friends. But I think I don't think I very normally don't do things. Like as soon as I have a day off, I get out and do an activity. But when I work, I kind of going away, and maybe if it's preparation for 2 weeks, be in a little house and just drink tea and read books and Google, find information. I don't know what it is, but that kind of giving myself some time and space and sleep is probably, which really sounds like essentials, I guess.
So let me give you the 1-word secret to happiness. 1 word, this is all you need to be happy.
The most important word ever. If you had to think of 1 word that's most important to you, or that sums you up, or that would be kind of like a little beacon.
Hey Believe Nation, if you want to know what the most important 1 word is for Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Oprah Winfrey, will.i.am, and Howard Schultz, I have a very special secret video for you. Check the description for details.